welcome to the Ifa Priest TV once again. My name is Alaba Olawole Olakunle, and on this episode of the Ifa Priest TV, we'll be talking on the importance of Orisha in people's life. Before we even address the importance of Orisha in people's life, it is succinct for us to look at the anatomy of people or the creation of man as it relates with the Orisha, or as it relates scientifically with the Orishas. It is biologically, we have been told that our father, which is the X chromosome, mixed with our mother, which is the Y chromosome, to produce us. We are XY. So an element of both X chromosome and Y chromosome forms us biologically, as we've been taught in school. However, do not forget that you can also say that the gene of our father came together with the gene of our mother to formulate us. And if that is true, which is obviously true, it means that the Orisha in our father's house relates together with the Orishas in our mother's house. Because herein, the Orishas can be referred to as the energy that flows through us, which flows through our blood, flows through the water vessel in our body, which is evidently important in our structural composition. It's important in the composition of our bone structure. It's important in the composition of our facial and skin structure and all whatnot, because whether we like it or not too, the gene of our fathers and the gene of our mothers formulate our entire structure. So if, for instance, our father is from the Ogungbemiro family and coming together to meet with my mother, who is from the Shongotades family, it is obviously important to say that there is a gene of both the Shango and the gene of both Ogun that has formulated our body system. That is the anatomy of creation of man. If you understand the anatomy of creation of man, we understand how important also the Orishas are in our body system and how the Orishas are important in our lives. Now, the Orisha of both Shango and Ogun are formulated the body system of somebody whose gene has been formulated from the father's and the mother's gene, as I've explained earlier. If that should be the case, it is important to say that the taboos of Shango and Ogun automatically becomes the taboos of that person, because during the bloodstream of that person, in the bloodstream of that person, it is the energy of Shango and Ogun that flows through that bloodstream. So anything that will negate that energy can be termed as biologically as allergies. So the Orishas that we find in our lives, that is where we formulate our allergies. So, I don't know why I don't like granite. Anytime I eat granite, it has rashes effect in my skin. I don't know why I don't eat this. Anytime and if you notice, if you have been watching our videos, at some point in time we addressed the concept of AWO and now it relates to man. Now, this importance of Orisas too can help us to understand the concept of our AWO. If you understand the Orishas that formulate our body system, you might be able to understand the type of AWOs that we have. If you understand the Orishas that formulate our body system, we can be able to understand what works for us in terms of who we can marry, what works for us in terms of the kind of children we can give birth to, what works for us in terms of the kind of work we can do, the kind of people we can relate with, the kind of environment that's sustainable for us to live in, and the importance of understanding, first of all, the types of Orisha in our body system is limitless. The more we understand the Orishas and the more we begin to research more about them, the more we have a much more valid, a much more comprehensive knowledge about our own body system. And don't forget that to know, obviously, is to be free. The more we understand more about our own body system, the more we become better at advancing our course to survive on the face of the earth. My brothers and sisters, it's even better for us to now say that the importance of Orishas in our lives cannot be overemphasized, because they formulate our DNA structures and thereafter they help in understanding the anatomy of our lives. My name once again is Araba Olawole Olakunle. It is important for us to understand the Orishas that formulate our DNA through Itefa, which is also known as Ifa initiation. Having known the Orishas that formulate our body system, it's important for us to study about them, for them to give us a good analysis of our body composition. Thank you, and keep listening to the Ifa podcast and keep watching the Ifa Priest TV. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you once again.
dey go.